mind to look over your shoulder while you help our settlers set up a new home? By the way, I'm Ella. Out here in the wasteland, you'll find ruins and other interesting places. More important, however, is that we find a suitable site where we can establish a settlement. At the moment, all our settlers are in the Pathfinder, and you can explore the surrounding area with them. But time is tight. When the water in the Pathfinder is used up, everyone inside will die of thirst.
Engine running! Got it? Got it? On my way.
We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance. It might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
On my way. All clear. On my way. Engine running. On my way. On my way. Got it?
This transfer point serves as an access point for vehicles and connects your zone with the surrounding wasteland. Look for an ascent on the perimeter of your new zone where you can place the access point. You have to find a location that is supposed to become the center of the settlement. Once chosen, you won't be able to change the location again. As a result, make sure you place the town center near key resources such as water, trees, and debris remnants. ensure survival. We need waters so that we don't die of thirst. Build a jetty by a body of water and assign enough workers that our supply is secure. As long as workers are assigned to it. Always make sure that sufficient water is available. If the supply runs low, assign more settlers to work at the jetty. Water alone is not enough to survive. We need to eat too. Build a foraging hut near trees and assign manpower to it as well, so that the workers search for food.
New instructions? Got it?
The foraging hut produces food as long as there are sufficient resources in its vicinity. If a region's resources are used up at some point, you can relocate the work area of a foraging hut at any time. We need building materials to be able to build new buildings in the future too. The wood-cutting lodge cuts down trees, which produces wood. If you run out of trees at some point, you can also relocate your work area.
Engine running! Let's go!
Awesome! Your wood-cutting lodge is already producing. By the way, a production site can produce faster when it stands near a depot. Although you don't have any depots, the town center has the same effect. Besides wood, the most important building material is scrap. That's what the scrapyard is for. It collects scrap that lies around and takes apart old ruins.
New instructions? On my way. On my way.
Well done. On the other hand, our settlers are still sleeping out in the open. We ought to change that before we enlarge this settlement any further. Shelters provide for housing and can boost the efficiency of your production runs. Each building belongs to one of 3 settlement branches. The more buildings that stand in one settlement branch of the settlement, the more these buildings progress in that branch. This progress enables us to do research on new buildings from that branch. More about research later on. But that's not all. Production buildings that have a dwelling from the same settlement branch nearby function distinctly more effectively too. If an ecological tent stands next to a jetty, then the jetty functions more effectively. In contrast, the scrapyard and woodcutting lodge profit from economic tents.
I'm at the wheel. All clear.
Settlers will reproduce and have children. Children are tomorrow's manpower and can work as soon as they've grown up. Our settlement is thriving. Now we want to produce a new resource, plastic. Build a recycler to do that. If the scrapyard is nearby, the recycler produces faster. Buildings that process resources work faster when they are located near their source. The recycler needs scrap to manufacture plastic. That's why it benefits from being near the scrapyard. The The toolmaker not only needs scrap, but wood as well. It's best when both resources are produced near him. But don't worry if you're not able to place him perfectly. Naturally, he'll attend to his work anyway. Very good. Now we have plastic and tools, things which are needed in some buildings for production. They are also important to be able to build more complex buildings in the first place. The settlement is growing, and soon the supplies won't be sufficient anymore. More settlers consume more food and water too. Build a fishery to support the foraging hut.
New instructions? I'm at the wheel. Let's go.
Though the fishery is more effective than the foraging hut, it constantly uses up tools for its production. If there are no tools, then the fishery can't function. Conversely, the fishery produces faster when tools are produced near it. Now, we also need cloth to be able to set up more tents. Cloth is produced from fibers, and we have to grow them first. To do this, build a plantation in the vicinity of fertile soil. The only way you can create a field is on fertile soil.
Engine running! All clear. Let's go.
Well done. Up till now, we can only grow fibers. But if we find more types of seeds, then we can cultivate them on the plantation too. The fibers are crafted into cloth at a weaving mill. This requires water in addition to fibers, so make sure that sufficient supplies of water are always available.
New instructions?
Great! Now you can set up more tents for our settlers to create space for new inhabitants. This is necessary too, because we're going to need a lot of hard-working hands. Keep in mind to place the tents near the appropriate production buildings so that they can function more effectively.
Engine running! Let's go! All clear.
Thanks to our joint efforts, our little settlement is soon not going to be so little anymore. If the population increases, then the settlement supply situation has to grow too. Apart from the jetty, you can also build wells that can pump water out of wet, swampy marsh soil.
New instructions? Let's go. All clear. All clear. Where are we going? On my way. Let's go.
The supply situation is stable. Soon our depots will be filled to the brim. When the depots are full, you have to increase their capacity. There is a depot for water, one for food, and one for all other materials. Place depots near your production sites so that they can produce quickly.
We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance. It might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
On my way.
Each depot increases the maximum number of resources that can be stockpiled at a settlement. When your depots are full, buildings cannot produce any further. Besides the short distance to a depot, good availability is important for production buildings. A production site produces more effectively when it is connected to the town center by a road. Super! The more buildings you connect via your road network, the more stable the production at your settlement is going to be able to run. When our economy thrives, it uses up more resources too. Luckily, we're able to have our wood grow back again. We have the tree nursery for that.
instructions? Let's go. On my way. All clear.
Awesome. The tree nursery will plant trees within its work area that can be used again by the woodcutting lodge. That way, we create a healthy loop.
The needles of the Geiger counters begin to swing hotter. A sharp increase in radiation is going to occur soon. We should start to get sufficient protective clothing ready.
Oh no! I had hoped we'd have more time. Now we have to act fast. We need protective clothing to shield us against radiation. For the first component of a complete set of equipment, we need coal.
Engine running. On my way. New instructions? Let's go. All clear.
Coal is made from wood. When wood gets scarce, assign more settlers to the woodcutting lodge, or build a second one. The tailor shop can make protective masks out of coal and cloth. They ought to be sufficient at first. Our settlement already produces cloth, and you've just taken care of getting coal.
Where are we going?
Good. The protective clothing is truly a blessing. It is issued to the settlers automatically. If a settlement is contaminated and our settlers are unprotected, that can mean the end of the settlement.
Our fears have been confirmed. The radiation levels are rising sharply.
The higher the radiation level in a zone, the better we have to protect our settlers. If the protective clothing is not sufficient at some point, the inhabitants' exposure to radiation rises. When the radiation exposure gets too high, our settlers will gradually die of it. Even if the protection is sufficient at first, we should also prepare ourselves soon against potentially stronger radiation. Regardless of whether due to radiation, a poor supply situation, or simply getting too old, sooner or later we have to say farewell to every settler. We need a place where we can lay the dead to rest.
Got it?
To mourn and commemorate those who had to come and go before our time. I think we've put down roots here and can start to upgrade the settlement further. We need sturdy building material to do that. We ought to fire bricks, and to do that, we need clay. We're not able to extract clay just like that yet. For some advanced technologies, we lack the necessary know-how. We have to accumulate that knowledge first. To be able to perform research, first you have to track down ancient knowledge in the wasteland. The thing is, you can start an expedition at some of the ruins there. If you've examined the ruin thoroughly enough, you receive one or more knowledge points. But not every site can be explored this way. At some of them, there are merely some resources to be gathered. So to obtain knowledge, we need a ruin we can explore with an expedition.
Where are we going? Let's go. Got it? Let's go. I'm at the wheel.
These factory grounds are less damaged than the rest of the wastelands. Let's see what we can find here. Let's go. Looks interesting. I'll do it. We'll pack it. Let's go. I'll do it. Will do.
Explorers have extensively explored this ruin and consequently received one knowledge point. We can also use that point to research the kinds of technologies that require knowledge points. To be able to research a technology also means that our settlement branches need to be far enough advanced. Build additional buildings which are allocated to the branch in order to make progress at that branch. But when it comes to researching the clay pit, our settlement ought to have made sufficient progress.
Where are we going?
We can build clay pits with that. Our settlers will have to visit unfamiliar places in the future as well in order to accumulate sufficient knowledge for more research. It might even be that now is a good time to explore some more ruins. Whatever you say, clay is mined at a clay pit, which has to be placed at a clay deposit. If there is no clay deposit, then you can't obtain any clay in that zone either.
New instructions? Let's go. Got it?
Clay is the basis for a completely new building material. Don't forget that the clay pit benefits from a connection to a road and to depots in the vicinity. Now the newly obtained clay has to be fired into bricks. The brickworks does this. It's best if you place it near the clay pit.
New instructions? Let's go. Let's go. All clear. What's up? There's a converted buggy standing in this garage. We ought to take a closer look at it. The best would be if we try to lower the car lift somehow. I'm in! Let's go! On the road! We'll pack it. This generator is still in good shape, but we won't be able to use it without fuel. I'll do it. The mattress hasn't been used for a while, but whoever fixed up their cars here lived here for a spell too. Sure is lonesome out here. I'll take a look. The mattress hasn't been used for a while, but whoever fixed up their cars here lived here for a spell too. Sure is lonesome out here. I'll do it. This control unit needs power in order to work. This generator is still in good shape, but we won't be able to use it without fuel. I'm in. Jerry cans with gasoline in them are lying here. Can we use them? The generator's running and supplying electricity. That worked! That's a really unusual construction design. The vehicle's not fit to drive anymore, but maybe our experts at home can do something with it. Let's go! New instructions? Going?
There's a converted buggy standing in this garage. We ought to take a closer look at it. The best would be if we tried to lower the car lift somehow. I'm in. Will do. Will do. Jerry cans with gasoline in them are lying here. Can we use them? The generator's running and supplying electricity. The mattress hasn't been used for a while, but whoever fixed up their cars here lived here for a spell. That's a really unusual construction design. The vehicle's not fit to drive anymore, but maybe our experts at home can do something with it.
I'm at the wheel.
The water is running out. If nothing changes, it'll be the end of us. We've got to do something.
I'm at the wheel. I'm at the wheel. Where are we going? Got it?
As you see, the brickworks begins to work right away when coal and clay are made available to it. The manufacturing of bricks needs a lot of manpower. But before you build new houses, bear in mind that, in addition to more water and food, more inhabitants need more protective clothing too. Creating a settlement is a complicated venture, isn't it?
What's up? These factory grounds are less damaged than the rest of the wastelands. Let's see what we can find here. I'm in. We'll pack it. Let's go. From here, maybe we can get to the other side somehow. It won't work. It worked. Let's go. This old safe can't be cracked without substantial effort. Let's go.
I'm at the wheel. instructions? Got it? These factory grounds are less damaged than the rest of the wastelands. Let's see what we can find here. I'll take a look. This old safe can't be cracked without substantial effort. It worked! This old safe can't be cracked without substantial effort. Done! This old safe can't be... a truly lucky find. This species of plant seeds is unknown to us. We'll take them with us. I'm in! Engine running! Let's go! What's up? An old depot. We should take a look around inside. Maybe we'll find something useful we can take with us. I'll do it. This control unit needs power in order to work. This generator is still in good shape, but we won't be able... Jerry cans with gasoline in them are lying here. The generator's running and supplying electricity. That worked! Looks interesting. I'll take this with me. On the road! On the road! This old safe can't be cracked. These documents are very instructive. Our experts at home can surely learn a thing or two from them.
You're doing just fine. If I'm too fast for you or something goes wrong, then let me wait and take care of the survival of our settlement. Build, when necessary, new jetties, wells, fisheries, and so on to safeguard the supply situation. Besides radiation, the health of a settlement can become a problem too. The more settlers, the faster a settlement's state of health can change. The first thing you ought to do is to build a swamp farm and grow herbs there.
Engine running! On my way! instructions? Got it? All clear. Got it? On my way. This door is still in good shape. Let's see what we come up with there. I'll take this with me. Without the right key, we won't be able to open the door. On the road. There's a key in here. Which lock might be the right one for it? I'm in. That worked. This old safe can't be cracked without substantial effort. On the road! Where are we going? Engine running. Let's go. New instructions? All clear.
store is still in good shape. Let's see what we come up with there. I'm in. This old safe can't be... These documents are very instructive. Our experts at home can surely learn a thing or two from them.
New instructions? All clear. Got it?
These factory grounds are less damaged than the rest of the wastelands. Let's see what we can find here. Looks interesting. It worked. Let's go. This old safe. These documents are very instructive. Our experts at home can surely learn a thing or two from them. Done.
I'm at the wheel. New instructions? All clear. On my way.
If a settlement's state of health declines, then the risk of sicknesses increases. But we're not able to use the herbs raw. First, they have to be processed into medicine. That's done by the pharmacist, who requires plastic and herbs to do it.
New instructions? Got it? Engine running. Let's go. On my way. On my way.
The medicine is ready and waiting, but now we still have to hand it out to the settlers. This doesn't happen automatically. Handing out medicine takes place via the pharmacy. It supplies all the dwellings in its surrounding area with medicine, provided that there is any.
Where are we going? Got it? Let's go. On my way. On my way.
This country house is still in good shape. We ought to take a look around and see if we find anything useful here. Will do. It worked. I'll pack that.
Where are we going? Got it? On my way. All clear. On my way.
When enough settlers have access to medical care, a zone's state of health will stabilize itself. Although this doesn't rule out the outbreak of sicknesses, it does make sure that our settlement can overcome the sickness much better. Besides radiation and health, you ought to pay attention to our settlers' confidence as well. If the mood is not good, this leads to problems. Settlers can sweeten up their lives with a bit of luxury at a marketplace. Like the pharmacy, the market supplies all dwellings in its surrounding area. The market uses up a lot of food. When food starts to run out, you can give the market a pause to conserve resources. That might heat up tempers, but survival is still the most important issue. Besides radiation, the environment can punish us with long dry spells too. We have to prepare ourselves well for a drought like that and make sure to stockpile sufficient water and food.
The weather seems to be changing. We ought to prepare ourselves for a drought. We're better off stockpiling sufficient water and food so that we're well equipped.
I'm at the wheel. On my way. On my way. All clear. All clear.
For the most part, the house is still intact. Maybe we'll get to the upper floor somehow. Looks interesting. I'll do it. I'll take this with me. Maybe we can get to the other building somehow from here. That worked. Will do. This old safe. These documents are very instructive. Our experts at home can surely learn a thing or two from them.
Engine running. On my way. On my way. I'm at the wheel. On my way. On my way. New instructions? Got it? Engine running! An old depot. We should take a look around inside. Maybe we'll find something useful we can take with us. Will do! This control unit needs power in order to work. This generator is still in good shape, but we won't be able to use it without jerry cans with gasoline in them are lying here. Can we use them? On the road! The generator's running and supplying electricity. Done! Let's go! This chest is locked tight. We won't be able to open it without some effort. I'm at the wheel. Engine running. All clear. Let's go. Let's go. I'm at the wheel. On my way.
Jetties and fisheries are not able to produce during a drought, and nothing will grow on our plantations anymore either. You can reallocate the settlers normally active there to other kinds of production. When water or food gets scarce, you have to react quickly. Give the market and weaving mill a pause to conserve food and water. Another well is equally helpful. Sometimes every drop counts.
The draft has come. Hopefully our supplies will be enough to last.
An old depot. We should take a look around inside. Maybe we'll find something useful we can take with us. This chest is locked tight. We won't be able to open it without some effort. These documents are very instructive. Our experts at home can surely learn a thing or two from them. Looks interesting. On the road.
I'm at the wheel. All clear. On my way. On my way. instructions? Let's go. An old depot. We should take a look around inside. Maybe we'll find something useful we can take with us. I'll do it. This old safe can't... These documents are very instructive. Our experts at home can surely learn a thing or two from them. New instructions? Engine running.
Luckily, the drought has been weathered, and we can refill our depots again. If you have reallocated manpower, don't forget to put production at your settlement back on normal operation. Our settlement has asserted itself successfully against many problems. I think the time has come to expand. If you're ready, we'll begin with preparing ourselves toward creating a second settlement.
Engine running.
Necessary with us. Now we can set off to create a new settlement.
Let's go.
Get yourself going on the search for a new zone you'd like to settle. Maybe we'll find one that has other resources to offer than our present home.
On my way. Got it? Let's go. Got it?
We have found a new zone. Take a look at it when you get a chance. It might be worth it to build a new settlement on it.
Let's go.
The weather seems to be changing. We ought to prepare ourselves for a drought. We're better off stockpiling sufficient water and food so that we're well equipped.
Let's go. All clear. On my way. Got it? On my way.
We have to build a transfer point near one of the ascents to be able to unload our vehicles. Now we need a place where we want to build our town center.
Settlement is still small and possibly not up to coping with certain challenges yet. You ought to supply it with raw materials from your first zone until it can stand on its own 2 feet. You can use the Pathfinder for that. For recurring transports of goods, you can also create a transport route. If you assign the Pathfinder to the route, it will drive resources back and forth between the destinations without you having to pay any further attention to it.
Engine running! Where are we going?
Transport routes naturally become particularly practical when you have multiple settlements. And of course, you can disconnect the Pathfinder from a transport route again at any time if you want to steer it manually. We have found a new type of seed in this zone. Starting now, we can grow natural latex on plantations. You can grow the seed at the settlement or at your old one too.
New instructions?
Natural latex is needed to manufacture rubber. In turn, we use rubber during the production of protective clothing or when constructing new vehicles. The rubber factory requires natural latex and coal for its production. In other words, our settlement needs access to these two resources so that the rubber factory can function.
The draft has come. Hopefully our supplies will be enough to last.
New instructions?
By doing so, we have made use of the new raw material. Now we can apply it directly too. For example, in the production of new protective clothing, you can instruct a tailor shop to produce rubber gloves instead of protective masks.
The needles of the Geiger counters begin to swing hotter. A sharp increase in radiation is going to occur soon. We should start to get sufficient protective clothing ready.
When settlers have access to several types of protective clothing, they can shield themselves against stronger radiation too. So sooner or later, it is absolutely necessary to produce new types of protective clothing if our settlements are supposed to survive in this world. I think you've slowly gotten the hang of it. Make sure that your settlers are doing well and sufficiently supplied with the necessary goods. And if things get hairy at a settlement at some point, then the other can help out. You've come a long way. Now that you've established 2 settlements, I've taught you everything I know. Reassured, I'm going to put these people's fate in your hands now. Just one more thing. I saw a collapsed bridge not far from here. Any chance you can repair it and get to the other side of the river? I don't know what awaits us there, but there are surely lots of exciting things to discover.
Where are we going?
Fears have been confirmed. The radiation levels are rising sharply.
Now, I'll keep my mouth shut, because as of this point, I only have just as much experience as you do. Thanks for your help. I'm sure you'll lead our settlers into a glorious future.
On my way. All clear. Engine running. Let's go.